Hi friends, I'm Tim. Have you ever had to answer questions from your family and loved ones about cryptocurrency? I have. One day my grandfather asked me, Tim, what on earth is this thing called Bitcoin? I asked him, why do you want to know? Grandpa replied, when I watch TV, I keep hearing words like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, altcoins, mining, blockchain. I'm getting quite tired of feeling like a dinosaur left behind by time, and I'm curious about what all this means. What is cryptocurrency, and why do people need it? This wasn't the end of his questions. Grandpa kept asking, when did Bitcoin appear? Who invented it? Where is cryptocurrency stored? And so on and so forth. Of course, I know all the answers to his questions, but knowing is one thing. Being able to explain it clearly to a relative who isn't as informed is another. I even read a few books on the world of cryptocurrencies to convey the information to my grandfather in a clearer and more accessible way. And it wouldn't hurt for me to expand my own knowledge as well. Believe me, it's never unnecessary. If you're interested or if you also find yourself answering similar questions, then join us in our conversations.
Bitcoin? Sounds like something those Silicon Valley whiz kids invented, he chuckled, his eyes twinkling with amusement.
You're not wrong, Grandpa, but it's pretty cool. Imagine digital gold, but instead of keeping it in a vault, it's secured by a massive global network. It's like a treasure hunt, but online.
Digital gold, you say? Now you've got my attention. Tell me more about this treasure hunt.
Grandpa, always a fan of a good story, leaned back in his chair ready to hear more. His curiosity was piqued, and I knew I had to make this explanation count. This was my chance to explain the wild world of cryptocurrency, starting with Bitcoin, the original trailblazer. I began with the basics, explaining how it all started and why it was so revolutionary. It wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to make him understand. I wanted him to see the potential and the excitement that came with this new digital frontier. After all, if my grandpa, a man who still preferred handwritten letters to emails, could grasp Bitcoin, anyone could. It was a challenge, but one I was ready to take on.
Okay, humor me. What exactly is this digital gold?
Imagine money, but instead of dollar bills or coins, it exists only online. It's decentralized, meaning no bank or government controls it.
No banks, but how do you buy things with it?
Good question. Like regular money, you can use Bitcoin to buy things online and increasingly in physical stores too. Think of it like using a different kind of credit card, but with more freedom and control.
Grandpa murmured, stroking his chin.
I could tell he was starting to get it.
So who invented this Bitcoin thing?
Grandpa asked, eyes twinkling with curiosity. He had always been fascinated by new technologies and the stories behind them. Well, nobody knows for sure. It's one of the biggest mysteries in the tech world. A mysterious person, or maybe a group, using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, published a paper about Bitcoin back in 2008. This paper laid the foundation for what we now know as cryptocurrency.
2008? That recently? I thought it was something much older. And what did this paper say? Was it just a theory or something more?
It outlined a revolutionary idea, a digital currency based on a secure, tamper-proof system called blockchain. This was a game changer in the world of finance and technology. It was like a digital ledger accessible to everyone, making transactions transparent and secure. Imagine a book where everyone can write but no one can erase or alter the entries. Grandpa, who always appreciated a good mystery, was hooked. He loved the idea of a puzzle that the whole world was trying to solve.
So this Satoshi fellow, he just vanished, just like that? Sounds like something out of one of my detective novels, a real-life mystery.
Exactly. It's like a story straight out of a thriller. To this day, no one knows who Satoshi Nakamoto really is. The identity remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time.
Hold on, you said something about a blockchain. What's that all about?
Each page in this book is a block, and adding a new page is called mining. This book is shared across a vast network of computers. Imagine a giant digital book where every Bitcoin transaction is recorded.
Mining, like digging for gold?
Sort of. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex math problems. The first to solve it adds the next block to the chain and earns new Bitcoins as a reward. This keeps the system secure and creates new Bitcoin.
Sounds complicated. So if I understand correctly, this Bitcoin is stored on a network. But how do you actually own and manage it? How is its safety guaranteed?
Excellent question, Grandpa. Bitcoin ownership and management revolve around something called wallets. That's where wallets come in. Think of them as digital piggy banks where you store your Bitcoin. You store your Bitcoin in a digital wallet, kind of like a digital piggy bank. These wallets can be software-based or hardware-based. There are different types of wallets. Some are apps on your phone, and some are physical devices that you can hold in your hand.
And this wallet keeps your Bitcoin safe? How does it ensure security?
Exactly. Each wallet has a unique address and a private key, like a super secret password. The address is like your account number, and the private key is what you use to access it. You need both to access and spend your Bitcoin. Without the private key, you can't access your funds. It's important to keep your private key safe because whoever controls the key controls the Bitcoin. If someone else gets it, they can take your Bitcoin.
So what's the big deal with Bitcoin anyway? Why should people care?
That's the million-dollar question, Grandpa, or should I say the potentially million Bitcoin question. Bitcoin offers a new way to think about money. It's decentralized, so no single entity controls it. It's global, so you can send it anywhere in the world quickly and cheaply. Plus, it's scarce, like gold, so there's a limited supply, which could potentially increase its value over time.
Sounds like Bitcoin could shake things up.
It just might, Grandpa. It's still early days, but this digital gold rush is just getting started. I hope you have learned something new about Bitcoin today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. But before you go, let's take a moment to consider where we might be heading. Imagine a world where Bitcoin is as common as the dollar or the euro. A world where financial transactions are transparent, secure, and borderless. A world where everyone has equal access to the global economy, regardless of where they were born or what currency they use. It's an exciting possibility, and one that's already starting to take shape. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just curious about the future of money, there's never been a better time to get involved and learn more. So stay curious, stay informed, and who knows, you might just be part of the next big financial revolution. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Fade out.